Shashank, hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Can you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, let me start telling the audience that Shashank is in. Where are you, Shashank, by the way? Which part of Maharashtra are you?
I am in Pune, exactly in cantonment. I've been to two of the important constituencies, that is Kasbapet and what to say, I forgot the name of the constituency.
Hmm.
Kasbapet I've been recently yesterday. So yeah,
Okay, so I wanted to.
Hadapsar and
So
Kasbapet.
Hadap sir, and yeah, I can see your visuals where you're talking to people there. Good. So tell me, Shashank, what is the mood of the people, and what is that people are talking about? And more importantly, like our headline suggests, what is influencing people? What will influence votes?
See, firstly, I'll share my experience in Kasbapet. Kasbapet is mostly for our viewers. I would like to inform that it is a city area. So, in a city area, it has been a BJP bastion since 1995 till 2019. After that, a bypoll took place in 2023, and then Congress won that seat. So, in Kasbapet area, there are mixed feelings. There is a lot of support for the candidate over there. That is Ravindra Dhangekar. A lot of people like him. So, irrespective of what party they support, they are supporting Ravindra Dhangekar. But there are mixed sentiments. That is what I have seen in the city area. But at the same time, if we speak about Hadapsar, it is a village area, and over there I met a lot of women also. So Ladki Bahin is one of the factors that is going to be interesting. But I would say that Ladki Bahin, on the contrary, I would like to also bring you to another angle of Ladki Bahin. That is, a lot of people are now blaming the price rise, the inflation, the price rise in basic commodities. They're blaming that for Ladki Bahin. So the
Oh,
general, yeah,
this is interesting. Hmm.
yes. So they are saying ki oil prices have been increased, and then basic commodity milk prices increased. They are thinking that this is because of Ladki Bahin. They're thinking that government is taking from one hand and giving to the other. So it has not gone very well. Not neither. It is definitely not a master stroke that it looks like in the popular medium. It is generally called as a master stroke. Definitely, it is not. Also, let me tell you that whatever electoral benefit what I am seeing out of this, it is going to go to solely to Eknath Shinde. Because when you say the word Ladki Bahin Yojana, Eknath Shinde comes synonymous hand in hand with that. Let me tell you that also, because a lot of people say that Mukhyamantrini चांगलं काम केलं. Nobody told me BJP did a good job, or Ajit Pawar. Pune is actually Ajit Pawar's bastion, NCP
Right.
bastion. But still, a lot of people over here, whoever is praising the Ladki Bahin Yojana, it is because it is for the chief minister. Otherwise, I think the amount of anti-establishment sentiment we saw in Mumbai, I think similar is the case in Pune as well. But at the same time, one more factor, what a lot of people told me is that Raj Thackeray factor might, to an extent, be an interesting thing, because a lot of people might not know who the candidate is, and how many seats MNS is going to fight. But a lot of people who are now fed up of the political system. You also have told us many a times that you are fed up because you vote somebody, then somebody else is coming to power. So much of khichdi that has happened. Even while we discuss in the newsroom, you have said this a lot of times, that people are now frustrated with that thing. So a lot of people are looking for options. So by that thing, Raj Thackeray might benefit, but I don't think that is to that extent that they might win a seat or so, but definitely can be a vote cutter.
Okay, so what you're essentially saying is Ladki Bain, Maji Ladki Bain, like we had forewarned, like we had said that this is a war that is actually literally between Devendra Fadnavis. Everybody is trying to own it. Devendra Fadnavis was trying to own it. Ajit Pawar was trying to own it. And of course, Eknath Shinde called it the Mukhyamantri Ladki Bain, and actually he has managed to capture that brand. So the benefit is going to him. That's one thing you said, and that's something that we've been saying. The second thing that you just added, and I think that's a very important point, Shashank, is that were you saying that the chances that the price rise is being blamed on Ladki Bain and the people of Maharashtra. Like we always used to say, people of Maharashtra are not that easy. People of Maharashtra cannot be just pleased with few freebies and things of that sort. So people of Maharashtra has actually is reading between lines, saying that there could be a price rise, there will be a price rise, and there is a price rise, possibly because of this kind of freebies. End of the day, these freebies are going to be taken from one pocket and put into another. So that is the point number two you're saying. The third point you raised about is Raj Thackeray and what damage can Raj Thackeray actually cause. Whether Raj Thackeray can get himself vote or himself a seat, that's a different issue. But what damage that Raj Thackeray can cause Shiv Sena is what, or the Mahavikas Agadi, is what you are essentially saying. Point well taken, Shashank. Shashank, you spoke about anti-establishment, or there is an anti-incumbency that you saw. What is the kind of anti-incumbency you saw, and why did you see that anti-incumbency? I mean, what was the reason? What was the reason they were this anti-incumbency happened?
See, a lot of people have forgot that 2.5 years Uddhav Thackeray was also into power. A lot of people are, while speaking in the same breath, they say 10 years the Mayuti government has been in power, which is actually not right, because there was a middle period of 2.5 years where Uddhav Thackre's government, that is the Mahavikas Agadi, was in power. So that is a benefit for Mahavikas Agadi, that people are now considering this tenure as one full, that one tenure, that is two consecutive terms. So whichever government stays for two consecutive terms, there are certain things that people expect more, which I think this government has failed to deliver. And right, like you rightly said, that people in Maharashtra assess a lot, they analyze a lot. So definitely they want what they deserve. And I think basic necessities like water, if we cannot still provide water, like I told you that I went in a village in Hadapsar. Over there, they are still getting water in like water tanker in 7 or 8 days. Once they are getting one water tanker, I think that is a basic necessity. That should not even be a poll agenda. So they are always looking for someone better who can. That is just the hope. They
But
very well know that the next person coming in might not resolve, not be able to resolve all the problems, but that is their only hope, that once in 5 years they get to exercise their right and try and hope for a better change.
Shashank, you know what? There was a research. There was a poll that was published yesterday by CSDS, and in the poll, Shashank, it said that people actually voted for Mahayuti government, that is Shiv Sena, BJP and NCP government. And when it came to Sadak, Bijli and Pani, includes Pani, they say that Mahayuti has given them more water, Mahayuti has given them better electricity, Mahayuti has given them better roads. Now, is that what you saw on ground?
Definitely not. Definitely not. This Har Ghar Jal Yojana is a sham. People are struggling to get water, clean water on the ground. I will also be sharing the visuals with you. So definitely people are trying to get water, but even after 77 years, if we cannot get pure drinking water for our people, then I think we need introspection, and then we need introspection is needed for all political parties.
Correct, absolutely correct. We apologize to our viewers. Unfortunately, the network in which Shashank is currently on, I don't think it's the best of network that we can get, because it's in a slightly rural part of Maharashtra. So yeah, I mean, therefore his Voice quality and his picture quality may not be the best, so I apologize for that. But all the same, Shashank, tell me what else is happening. What I want to know more now is, and what I want to always know is, what about the farmers' distress? Maharashtra has faced the maximum number of suicides, farmer suicides. Is that a contention point? Is that something that people are talking about? Is that going to make a difference in the current elections?
I think I've not been on the agricultural side, so I think I won't be. It would not be the right time to answer that. Tomorrow I'll be in Baramati, so I think I'll be meeting sugarcane farmers over there. So I think I would answer that question well after that.
Excellent. So I would be looking forward for that to that is because I'll tell you what, farmer distress is something that's really concerning, and farmers distress is something that nobody is really talking about in Maharashtra, which is very sad because end of the day, I think the way farmers are treated, the way farmers are kind of surviving in Maharashtra is really tough. So I hope something works out there. Now tell me. The places you went, what's your take? Mahavikas Agadi
No,
or Mahayuti?
definitely, Mahavikas Agad. This would be my same statement that I told you in the Sera rally. Mahavikas Agadi has an edge, but if they stay intact, that is the only concern because people want change. People want to vote for Mahavikas Agadi. That they need to understand that they have to stay united because it is their time to come to power. But the top brass and whatever is happening, whatever we are hearing, so I think that needs to be fixed first. Because if that is not fixed,
Correct.
then BJP would, because in an electoral battle, BJP, like a election machine like BJP, one mistake and then BJP will grab that.
You tell me,
So I think
how is Shinde doing? How is Eknath Shinde doing? Eknath Shinde, Shiv Sena doing in these areas?
no, like see in Kasbapet, it is a BJP versus Congress battle. So Congress is going to mostly repeat its MLA, and BJP has not yet announced its candidate. In Hadapsar, I would say that the incumbent MLA is with the. Now, let me tell you a very interesting fact about Hadapsar. Since the constituency came into place in 2009, so in 2009 they had a Shiv Sena MLA. In 2014, Shiv Sena BJP fought elections separately and then did a post poll alliance. That time BJP MLA was elected, and in 2019 an NCP MLA was elected. Now with Ajit Pawar. So they have constantly been looking for change. And in Hadapsar, I would say the NCP Sharad Pawar faction has too many candidates, and UBT and NCP SP are still they have not come to consensus on who will be getting that seat. So this is what currently is the status. As far as
Excellent. So
Eknath Shinde is concerned, I don't think in Pune there is much of people are liking him as a chief minister. Definitely, I told you all the credits of the Ladki Bahini Yojana goes to Eknath Shinde, but definitely there is no electoral stake that he has. I think.
I want to ask you a very strange question. Tell me, if you were to rank all political parties, okay, in the areas that you visited, if you want to rank all the political parties, I'm not talking about Mahayuti, I'm not talking about Mahavikas Agadi, I'm talking about Congress, NCP, Shiv Sena, NCP, Sharad Chandra Pawar, Shiv Sena, UBT. If you were to rank them, how would you rank them, Shashank?
Hmm. So number one is always it's Congress because every gully, every village, every area you go, Congress ideology is something people are more than happy to share things about you, share things about their experiences and why they like Congress, what how do they associate with the Congress. That is something that is the reason I put Congress on number one. Second, I would say Shiv Sena UBT. Shiv Sena UBT, I would say, because Uddhav Thackeray's COVID, what you say, during the time during COVID, he used to do those Facebook lives, which which his opposition, that is the ruling people, call him as the Facebook CM. But that has really resonated. It is only a little chunk of people who are still remember that, but there is still there, that is still there on the ground. People say that whatever work he has done in the COVID period, and that time was not easy, it was an unprecedented pandemic, so people understand that. So number two, I would say Uddhav Thackeray, so Shiv Sena UBT. Number three, I would say it is a tie between Eknath Shinde, Shiv Sena, and MNS. And number four, I would
MNS
say
is number three.
number
You're
three is
saying
NCP.
MNS?
Sorry, NCP, NCP,
Ah, ah.
NCP Sharad
So
Pawar, NCP
Sharad Pawar.
Sharad Pawar. That is the Tutari symbol. Number four, I would say MNS and Shiv Sena, because neither Shiv Sena as a party I've heard much, Shinde's party, and MNS, the same amount of people have been supporting MNS and Shiv Sena. And
So I'm
lastly, I would say BJP last, I would say, because one thing that people liked about BJP over here is that Murlidhar Mohal of Pune is now the Minister of State in Modi government. So that is something people have liked over here about the BJP. That a representative from Pune who started off as a mayor of Pune is now the minister in Modi cabinet. As a first time MP, he won from Pune, and then he is now the minister of state. So that is it that people like about BJP. And I think Modi factor to bilkul nahi hai. There's no Modi factor.
Acha. So Modi factor do not exist. Absolutely zero. You are putting BJP in the last in the list, and what you're saying essentially, Shashank, if you were to analyze it, acha, okay, before I analyze, let's talk about Vanchit Bahujan Agadi. Where do they stand?
I have not heard it from anybody. I have asked people that is there a Vanchit factor, but I think no, people have not taken that seriously.
Okay, so the fact remains that one thing is for sure. If you're saying Congress is at number one, but then let us not be very surprised because this was a Congress based. This was Congress area. Most of the areas that you went were Congress areas. So, ठीक है, they are maintained that lead. The second thing you are saying is it's Uddhav Thackeray, where a lot of people here in Maharashtra are saying that Uddhav Thackeray may be the last in terms of Mahavikas Aghadi because it will be first Congress, second NCP, and third Uddhav Thackeray. But you are saying no, Uddhav Thackeray is coming very close number two to Congress in terms of popularity. Third, you are saying NCP and Shiv Sena are in the same bracket. Is that what you're saying, or NCP and MNS is in the same bracket? Now, or rather, you are saying
No,
NCP third and
NCP
fourth
third,
is Shiv Sena.
NCP
Yes.
Sharad Pawar third, NCP Sharad Pawar third, fourth Shiv Sena Eknath Shinde, and MNS fourth.
Okay. Now that's a very interesting analysis because what really happens here, Shashank, is MNS would eat into MVA votes. MNS would eat into MVA votes. Now, if the popularity of MNS is substantial, then that is quite dangerous for the MNS or for the MVA candidate. So that's something that one needs to remember. So that's where it goes with this. But let me tell my viewers. See, Shashank is in Western Maharashtra. That is one part of Western Maharashtra. Of course, in the next couple of days, thanks to your contribution and your
Could you
help.
repeat? Could you repeat your question, please? I couldn't.
No, I'm not. No, no. I was just talking to the audience, Shashank. What I was saying is, I was just telling our audience that the view that you're saying is from a specific place. It's from Western Maharashtra that to Pune and the areas next near Pune. So it's a very focused understanding. It's a very focused report that he is giving us. So let's take it as a focused report and not as a report or not as juxtapose it to the entire of Maharashtra. Maharashtra could be different. He's speaking about Western Maharashtra. He's speaking about the areas near Pune, Hadapsar, etc. So he's speaking about that area. So all these what we understand from Shashank, we understand from Shubham, we understand from other stringers. We will put all of this together. We will stitch all of this together, and possibly in a couple of days, we can not even a couple of days, maybe a week or 10 days, we can give you a picture of what Maharashtra is looking like. So as of now, there is a certain amount of anti-incumbency in Western Maharashtra. That is absolutely clear, and the fact remains that. Congress looks good in areas where they were anyway present, and there was a lot of work that. In fact, this gentleman from Pune has done a lot of work, isn't it? Including the Porsche
Absolutely.
accident, Porsche hit and run case, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because while I was going to his constituency, so before we visit the leader, we generally speak to a lot of people to understand what the sentiment on ground is. So I would say that he is somebody. I think even if he stands independent, he will win that seat because that is the kind of accessibility that he has. And I would say that a first time MLA, if he won his first MLA seat in a BJP bastion, that has been a BJP bastion since 1995. So it happens only when you have a lot of ground connect. So the Congress should also note that such leaders should be elevated.
Correct, correct. I just want my audience to see a post or see a comment that somebody made. The gentleman says already the media started publicizing confused analysis. It means an advantage to ruling party. Well, this is, I mean, whoever this gentleman is, I think he's a super analyst because, well, I mean, this is like too cool. I have not heard of such analysis before that the media is confusing. I don't know what media is confusing. And what really happens is when you are confused, everything that you hear, you feel it's confusing. Anyway, good for him. So coming back, the fact remains that a lot of things seems to be happening on ground, and Ravi Jarange Patil is the most influential person. Ravi, 5 o'clock we will be talking about Jarange Patil. That is another comment that has come. I just take that comment. We will talk about Jarange Patil at 5 o'clock, and my colleague, our colleague Shubham, has done an exclusive interview with Jarange Patil. We have spoken to him. He has spoken about his plans. He has spoken about what is going to happen in the next 10 days as far as he and his group is concerned. He doesn't have a political party, so we'll call it a group. He and his group is concerned. We will be talking exclusively about that at 5 o'clock. So do log in at 5 o'clock. Do join in at 5 o'clock for that particular discussion. And as far as Shashank is concerned, Shashank has filed a lot of reports, his actual interviews, on ground interviews, all of them. They are up in the website, up in our YouTube page. Please do visit them. Some of it is being uploaded as we speak. Do visit them. You will have an interesting view of what Western Maharashtra, especially the Pune region, feels. And well, then we will take it up from there. Shashank Venki says Shashank's focus analysis is very intriguing. I'd be curious to know if there are any significant variation from other part. This is what Venki says. Venki, I completely agree. This analysis comes from a specific area. Like I said, wait for another 6 to 8 days. We will knit all this together and we will give you a rather clearer picture of Maharashtra. Taking each of these areas, Shashank is visiting Western Maharashtra. The Shubham is in Vidarbha and Marathwada. Our other stringers are in Konkan and other areas. So all these reports are coming in. We'll be linking these reports together, knitting these reports together, and we'll be presenting it to you. So that's how we are going to go about it this election. So that's where it is. Shashank, thank you so much. I know you have to rush to your next city. I hope you have a good stay. I hope you are comfortable. I hope you having a good time doing this. Yeah, you take
Absolutely.
care. And I thank my audience. I thank you all. I repeat myself. We are doing this complete network analysis. We on the road, on the streets, kind of getting you on the ground report is thanks to your contribution. It is our viewers who contributed, and I couldn't thank you enough because thanks to your contribution that we could do this. So here we are. The process is on, and watch out for our 5 o'clock report. 5 o'clock, we speak about Jarange Patil. That's the thing. And till I see you at 5, Shashank, thank you so much for being
Thank you.
here, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Take care.